There is nothing of the astral in this Astral, because it is not astral at all, but rather abandoned. But as usual, the distributor gives wishful thinking for the sole purpose to extract as much money from the audience as possible due to the fact that he is a spectator, will fall for a trick with a reference to a well-known franchise. As you can understand from the description of the film, the main character Hunter White goes to Norway to find out the secret of her childhood, why she was left in the cemetery. Well, then, dreams, mysticism, terrifying discoveries and a tearful ending. Everything is as it should be, but there is nothing astral in sight here. There are no half-open doors in the other world, from where a certain demon is trying to get out or the main character heroine trying to get to the other side to rescue someone. From the astral known to us, there is only the name and nothing more. The film starts as a mystical story, considering which you will actually decide that this is some kind of crossover or maybe a restart of the astral. Still, there are some hints of this, but the further events develop, the more clearly the shade of another Scandinavian project appears, in which the notorious Lisbeth Salander appears. The dark secrets of the past, the manic behavior of some characters and the gloomy Norwegian hinterland gradually negate the entire mystical component, which turns out not to be secondary in the plot, but rather is not needed, because its presence is explained too crumpled, and the director still focuses on the nature of human relationships and obsession, but not with the devil, religious beliefs. From the mystical thriller, not even horror, Astral, posterity is gradually moving towards a psychological thriller, which becomes noticeable to the naked eye already in the middle of the narrative. This mixing, or rather even the transformation of the genre, on the one hand plays into the hands of the abandoned. I will still define the name of the film exactly like this because the viewer does not expect such a twist and, being unprepared, will be surprised. On the other hand, the application for mysticism does not justify itself, which is why the impressions are rather neutral. In addition, when viewing, the thought does not leave that this is astral, and from astral, I repeat, there is nothing here. And if you keep in mind the idea that this movie is part of the franchise, you will be disappointed with what you saw. The psychological and detective component of the film is not particularly bright and, in principle, the whole plot is built quite simply. The main character, knowing absolutely nothing and having only a t-shirt of a certain musical group as a clue, nevertheless unravels the mysterious tangle of her own past no worse than Holmes, and this despite the fact that she finds herself in a completely unfamiliar country. The director leaves no chance for reflection, for immersion in the mysteries of the past, offering the viewer only a silent following after the heroine, whom the path leads to the house somewhere on the outskirts. However, you should watch. I do not impose my opinion on anyone. Enjoy your viewing.